Man, the things I do for content.
The trigger! Let's go shoot me! Let's go shoot me! Shoot me!
What is up, comrades, and welcome, sadly, to Doki Exit Music Redux. Since we've played the original, we must play the remake. No, there is no meme. And oh yeah, by the way, take off your clothes. There is no meme. I am actually playing EMR this time around. I'm not pranking you. There is no joke. And as some of y'all may know, this is the month of October. And of course, the date that EMR came out was on October 10th of last year. So, there's actually no better month to be playing this. Not only that, I needed a little break from Song of Saya, so why not play a mod that I can laugh at? As some of y'all may know, me and EMR go way back. Way back. Back all the way to the previous channel. Long history there. It's a lot to tell. But I'm not going to tell it all here, but one of these days I will. I will say everything. But for now, I'm about to play a remake that never should have happened in the first place. I mean, they did so many things wrong with this mod, to be honest. But who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong about this. Maybe I'm just overly hating on EMR and it's actually a masterpiece, for all I know. But, with all that being said, let's jump into it. Act 1. Okay, so Act 1 is the demo. This is pretty much the consensus good part of the mod. So, at least everything, like, from Act 1 is actually going to be good. It's usually everything past that things start to go downhill. But I think that EMR kind of plays out the same way as the original Exit Music for the most part, at least in the beginning. So, at least we know what we're getting ourselves into. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Ooh, oh boy. You know what? Gotta crack open a cold one for this one. Should I go and wake her up? Oh, no, that's like a breach of privacy, you know. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or to help her get up, right? Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been because you're my dearest friend. That's all she wants, and it's what I'll do for her. Yeah, I've made up my mind. I grabbed the cupcakes Natsuki and I made yesterday, and I make my way to Sayori's. Ooh, they actually added a knock.mp3 in here. Poggers. I reach her house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I gently opened the door and let myself in. I had to add the gently in there. Man, Wretched Team is really slipping here. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, like the retard she is. Man, Sayori can be such a dummy sometimes. Man, I'm surprised she even lived to be 18. That's how old she is in this mod. Right? Please tell me I'm right. Isn't that something more of a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! Wake up, my little PogChamp. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Yeah, that's what I was saying, MC. You should turn around right now. You know what? Just walk out the door. Go to the festival or whatever, Natsuki, and just live happily ever after. But she really leaves me no choice.
I gently open the door.
Sayori? Ruh-roh?
Stalin!
Sayori stands at the foot of her bed, a long rope in her hand. Yeah, I can really see that long rope in her hand right now. Really immerses me into the mod. Thanks, Wretched Team. It's tied into a hangman's noose. Yeah, I can really tell just by looking at it. In the shock of the moment, I release my grip on the cupcakes. No! Come on, that's the most valuable thing in this entire situation. You're just gonna let them drop to the floor? What will Natsuki, my queen, think about this? Fuck Sayori, it's all about Natsuki. This is a Natsuki mod after all, right? So who cares about Sayori? Bitch, get your ass up, go to the festival already, or go to the hospital, one of the two. Whatever, we need you alive for the second act and the third act. Ever for what inevitably happens towards the end. Because you're literally going to be my only support for anything. You're literally going to keep me together. The tray clatters to the floor.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry, Stalin. I'm sorry.
She breaks down into incoherent sobs. Jesus. Sayori, you need some Jesus in your life. Can I get an amen? I should have known. It was obvious. I didn't listen. I didn't see the signs. Yeah, there was a sign out on the door that said, I'm going to kill myself. I don't know how I missed it, but apparently I did. I almost lost her. My best friend. All because I'm blind. Literally, I'm Ray Charles up in this bitch. The one I grew up with. Sayori lets go of the noose, dropping it to the floor with a heavy thud. Wait, it's literally just rope. How does rope make a heavy thud? Like, I'm imagining it like a lead pipe dropping to the floor right after Natsuki getting her skull caved in with it. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's what should have happened in this mod. But I digress. Just the act of looking at it makes my heart sink. All the way down into my intestinal region. Sayori. She gets up and rushes towards me, clutching my shirt and crying into my chest.
I didn't want to face it again. What I talked to you about? I can't wake up every day like this. I can't, Stalin.
Words catch and stick in my throat, unable to come out. Hold up, let me take a sip of the dew real quick. There we go. I feel like those words should be able to come out now.
I can't.
She backs away. There is a short pause. All is silent, aside from Sayori sobbing.
I was about to do it, Stalin. I was so close. I could feel it. I'd have never seen you again.
I finally pull myself together enough to speak. Sayori, could you imagine if I found you like that? It would have been so poggers, like, oh my gosh. It would have been literally the greatest day of my life. Have you read Sayonara? That would have been you, Sayori. That would have been me and you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. My last memory of you, my best friend, alive? Well, would have been my last memory of you alive would have been yesterday. My best memory of you would have been dead.
I'm such a failure, Stalin. I've only ever been selfish. I can't even think about the one person that cares about me for a single second.
Sayori, please, listen. You're very poggers, and you are my Discord kitten. There are so many people who care about you. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, me, Damn, that's all I got. I mean, probably not so many people, but at least a few. Oh, that's right, your parents. I forgot they existed. That's right, this is a DDLC mod. They've literally never existed up until right now. I want...
Oh God, her parents. What would they think of this? I begin to hyperventilate a little, my whole body shaking as if it's only just caught up with everything. Oh my gosh, Sayori's shirt is pretty much half unbuttoned. Holy crap, that's pretty poggers.
Okay. Discord predator moment aside. Calm it, Stalin. You're not on Discord, this is real life. I steady myself a bit. Ooh. She is above the age of consent. There is no reason to fuck her. You need to sort this out first. Then worry about your Discord kittens later. If it even can be sorted out. I choke back a sob and steady myself again. Because I'm so sad for you, Sayori. Although genuinely, Sayori is like the best character in this entire mod, no cap, like straight up. Like she's the only one that'll put up with everybody's bullshit despite literally going through the most. I want you to remember that. You have a place here, and it wouldn't be the same, and your place is to take care of me when I have my multiple heart attacks. And I know it wouldn't be. You told me yourself yesterday.
Stalin.
Sayori wipes the tears off her face and catches her breath. I'm here for you, totally, until Natsuki shows up. We all are. Yeah, we all are, until Natsuki shows up. Then it's all about Natsuki. Just Natsuki. No matter what. Until Natsuki shows up.
Stalin, don't. I already know how this mod plays out.
Sayori, you need to talk to someone professional about this. Please, sooner rather than later. Unless if you don't, I'm gonna more fodder your ass. You hear? She wipes her eyes and sniffs.
I don't think I'm ready. We can go another time.
Oh, sure. Wait a minute. Nah, you're not. You're gonna wait for me to leave the room, forget the rope, and then you're gonna hang yourself. No, Sayori. I've seen this trick way too many times. You're not pulling that one on me, the oldest trick in the book.
There's still the festival. I wouldn't want to keep the others waiting.
Screw the festival. Already ruined the cupcake, so what's the point? Have you seen Blue Skies? Yeah, you already know how this goes then. You're more important to me than that, totally. Besides, this isn't just something we can just put off. You know what, Sayori, you can put me off. You can get me off. Wink, wink. It's about your life, Sayori. It is about the life that I want to put inside you, all up in those walls. What if something like this happens tomorrow, or when I'm not here? I'm not going to force you, but I really think you should. They can help. If I didn't do everything in my power to help you, I could never forgive myself.
you care about me too much, Stalin. But I guess you're right.
She gazes out the window for a long, silent moment.
I don't want to feel like this anymore. If they can help, if they can put me on a shit ton of drugs, I'll try.
I let out a deep sigh. Adrenaline is still coursing through me. The anxiety that's brought on by all that's transpired still crushes my chest like a press. I won't rest for a second until she's okay. The sooner we get there, the better. We could take the bus.
Well, I need to get changed first.
Oh. Yeah, of course. I nod and take a step outside the door, reaching down to pick up the rope first. I trust Sayori, but still, yeah, you ain't playing no tricks on me, Sayori. I know you better. I know you better than that. Just in case. Yeah, Sayori, you look over there. Absolutely disappointed. Yeah, you know what you were going to do. She gently nods, shutting the door in my face. It's like she just has a second rope ready to go. Again, I'm a little anxious, leaving her alone right after. That. But she does need her privacy, totally. I mean, Amor Fati proved that Sayori needs absolutely no privacy at all. She can be your food vacuum waifu. She can also be your drug vacuum waifu too. Just straight up facts. And not only that, she can also finally be your Kun vacuum wife. Hey, I mean, I'm just speaking facts. I'm just saying. That's pretty much the plot of Amor Fati. I kneel down, beginning to clean up the cupcake massacre littering the floor with its... Ah! Oh! That's the saddest part of all of this. They ruined the cupcakes! How dare you! F-tier mod. This is worse than Pink Eyes. Hands down. Just for that. Natsuki is going to kill me. Good, I wish she would. There'd be no mod to play. I returned downstairs and untied the noose, dropping the loose rope in the trash. Dude. Why? Like, dude. You untied the noose, but then just threw the rope in her trash. You're acting like she can't just get it out, tie it back up again, and then do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? Man, this MC's retarded. He's stupid, absolutely moronic. My body is still shaking from the ordeal. My hands barely able to undo the knot. How did she learn to do that? Ah, she watched Rusty Cage. That explains it. How long has she wanted to? Let's see, about 5 years ago. I linger downstairs for a minute, trying to relax before heading back upstairs. Taking a deep breath. Bro, deep, hashtag deep sweep. I sit down for a minute. I shut my eyes and rest my head in my hands. I take a few deep breaths, hoping to level off my stress. She's probably ready by now. I mean, like, how long does it take a hoe to change? I knock on Sayori's door, and she opens it immediately. Ready? Sayori nods once, her eyes glued to the floor.
This is what's best for me, right?
Her light blue eyes stare through me, expectant of an answer. Seeing her like this is so absolutely adorable. Bruh. Aw. Damn it. I thought I got it. Like, come on. Doesn't she just look absolutely adorable right now? Not unsettling. Ain't like she just tried to kill herself or anything, right? It's like someone rewired her brain overnight to become this husk of herself. I shouldn't think like that. She's my best friend, and always will be. I take a deep breath and sigh. I'll be honest with you. They totally fucked up Natsuki. I don't know. Well, hey, both can be true. All I do know is that it's worth a shot. Come on, let's get going. Transition! I like how us going is just screen fades to black. I take a seat in an empty but brightly lit waiting room. My anxiety consumes me as I wait for Sayori to walk out from the doctor's office. I have to lock my hands in place in order to stop them from showing my increasing worry. I subconsciously resort to tapping my foot on the floor and looking elsewhere. It's the only thing I'm going to be able to do for quite a while. Suddenly, my pocket rumbles as my phone springs to life. I quickly pull it out and notice a text from Monica. Then it hits me. Today was the day of the festival. Damn it! I should have told her that I couldn't make it. Well, wait a Hey S, where Bruh. You just shortened my name to S. Bruh, it's Stalin. You say it right. Bruh, put some respect on my name, bitch. I have to reply. Sorry, got caught up. I don't think I'll be able to make it to the festival.
Stalin, please don't tell me you got cold feet about the poems or something.
It's an emergency. Yo, we're not having exit music all over again. This is EMR, the greatest mod ever made.
Oh no, what's going on?
I don't know if I can tell you right now.
That's okay. Just please see if you can make it, or let me know if you can't. And if you know where Sayori or Natsuki are, can you tell them too?
Okay, I will. I peer through the small fluted glass window. What the fuck is a fluted glass window? I legitimately don't know. On the door. I can see what appears to be Sayori breaking down in her chair. Her arms folded on the doctor's desk, her head rested upon them. I'm stricken with guilt, as it was my own negligence that led her to this. Behind me, the door that leads to the entrance to my waiting room swings open, and a couple of nurses walk by. My phone buzzes again in my hand, and I turn my attention back to it.
It's just me and Yuri here. She's really nervous about performing as is. I'm trying to pep her up, but without you guys, I don't think she'll do it.
Oh, typo! Bruh, F-tier mod. Come on, wretched team, you're lacking here. I know. I'm sorry, it's a personal issue. Can't promise anything, but I'll try to get there before it's over, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, this version of Exit Music that I have downloaded is the pre 1.2 version. So I think it's literally just the 1.0 version or 1.1 or something like that. So yeah, you don't get like the phone or anything popping up. It's just all in the text box. And I'm not gonna go out of my way to re-download this shit, so yeah. A couple more minutes of idle waiting pass before I get another message from her.
Never mind. Everyone's already here and they're waiting. Probably gonna have to cancel the performance.
I return the phone to my pocket, running my hands through my hair. Why now? Like, come on. Of all days to do this, it just happens to be on the day that makes, the most convenience for the plot. I feel terrible for Sayori. The fact that she's in such pain right now and how oblivious I was to all of it. But on the other hand, I also feel like I put Monica and Yuri on the spot in front of all of our classmates, all 12 of them. Because who the hell is gonna go to a poem sharing performance? Am I right? There is no winning, is there? Monica and Yuri. Wait, where's Natsuki? I take a deep breath. Okay, Stalin. One problem at a time. We'll deal with the lolly later. Right now, we gotta deal with the food vacuum. Natsuki's probably fine. Probably. Focus on Sayori right now. She's like, top girl right now. She needs you. She is.
My Discord kitten.
I feel my knees bouncing uncontrollably. My hands shake, my arms tense to the point of physical pain. I tried to take deep breaths. In, out. Calm. I'm snapped out of it by another text. Are you sure you don't know where Sayori or Natsuki are? I'm almost tempted to leave the message alone, but I give in. I already said I don't know. I don't like lying to people, but at this point, I can't tell her about Sayori. It seems like I'm throwing her under the bus anyway. And I don't have a single clue where Natsuki is. It's just a white lie, for their sakes. I texted them, but got nothing back. Well, it doesn't really matter now anyway. We had to cancel our performance. People are complaining about the cupcakes not being here. Yuri's gone for some fresh air. Crap. I'm really sorry, Monica. It's fine. I sigh. Now I've disappointed Monica because I couldn't bring myself to tell her what happens. I mean, who really cares? It's Monica, damn it. I need to get my mind off of this. I could try and help her, for one, by getting a hold of Natsuki. I type out a message, hoping to get some answers. Hey, Natsuki, you okay? Monica said you were a no-show at the festival. A couple of minutes pass with no response. The message doesn't even mark as read, or read. Something, I don't know. The office door swings open, and Sayori emerges. Sayori quietly walks over, tears streaming down her cheeks. I quickly stand up, putting my phone away. Before I have time to say anything, she locks me in a tight embrace and sobs into my chest, startling me slightly. Hey! Etika's fallen into the river of Lego City! Quick, dispatch the Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter! Oh, that's one today. It's okay. She can barely get a sentence out. Man, she's starting to remind me of Yuri. Don't worry, take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
I don't deserve this.
Sayori?
It's true. I really messed up everything. You don't get to spend time and have fun with any of the other club members. Monica's probably upset about us not showing up for the festival. Poor Yuri's gonna be so embarrassed. And it's all my fault.
My mind wanders back to Monica's texts. Not telling her the whole story seems to have been a good call, for what that's worth. I need to find a way to fix this, because I need to fix literally everything. Sayori, look at me. She backs out of the hug and opens her eyes, staring into mine once again. Look, Sayori, I really care about you, and so do the others at the club. They would understand why you weren't at the club today. Yeah. Besides, that isn't anything to worry about right now. If anything, you should tell them the truth about your depression. I know for a fact that they'd be supportive. They're your friends.
I don't know. I just don't want to make a big deal out.
Sayori, I don't think you understand how big of a deal this really is. You nearly... My voice cracks. You nearly... I compose myself. You nearly died. Sayori closes her eyes and takes a stuttering, staccato breath. It's like the words are finally hitting her. She looks away, wipes her eyes, and changes the topic quickly, talking in a fast, anxious manner.
What about the festival? Did you talk to Monica about it yet?
I hesitate. I don't want Sayori to feel like it's her fault that the performance was cancelled, so I decide to start with Natsuki's absence. Well, Natsuki didn't show up either. Monica had to cancel the performance, unfortunately.
You didn't tell her, did you? About...
No, I didn't. Unless you want to talk to her about it yourself, she won't know. Okay? Sayori nods, wiping her eyes with her forearm once more.
I think I'll tell her. So she knows why your plans for the festival were ruined.
I can tell what she's going to say because she's as predictable as a fucking... she's as predictable as a fucking book, bruh. Hey, it wasn't your fault, Sayori. None of this is. Sayori grabs my hand tightly, crushing it in a vice-like grip. Man, I didn't know Sayori had Hall of Fame vice grip. That's my favorite badge. Best badge in the game, bro. You can talk to her if you really want to. Hell, she'd probably be able to give better advice than me.
Maybe. Did you tell my parents?
I sigh. I did, yeah. Really sorry, I just thought they... She lays her head on my shoulder.
Thank you. I was too scared to tell them myself.
She leans in closely to me, her soft breath sweeping across my chest. She closes her eyes and lets out a pained sigh.
I love you, Stalin.
Sayori, you will always be my dearest friend. I try to think of some sort of response, but I'm not sure it's the best idea, especially considering all she's been through today already. Instead, I hold her in a tight hug, being the only solace I can provide her right now. I'm just glad she's here, that she's alive and breathing. That I still have a best friend. After a small bit, she steps back, sniffles, and wipes her eyes. We should get going. There's no point going to school now.
Actually, Stalin, they're keeping me here for a while. I think it could help, like you said.
They're keeping her on suicide watch? Huh. It's almost like that's what they should have done to Natsuki in the original exit music. Huh. I mean, that was like the one real big flaw with that mod, in my opinion. I take a deep breath. Hashtag deep sweep. That's probably a good idea. They'll know how to look after you. She only responds by squeezing my hand. Look, I'll keep my phone with me. If you have the chance, you can message me whenever you want. Hell, I'll even pick you up whenever they release you. You're gonna be okay, Sayori. We hug again, only for a moment this time. Don't let me keep you waiting. I'll let your family know where you are.
Thank you, Stalin, for everything.
No problem, my little Discord kitten.
We let go and say our goodbyes, albeit reluctantly. I assure myself she would be in good hands. Oh man, she's got Allstate. Are you in good hands? With a long sigh, I start my journey home. Man, I hate that there's no cool transitions like in Blue Skies. Man, this sucks. The mid-afternoon sun warms my back as I approach my house. The bus ride seemed to breeze right on by. I barely remember it. Before I enter, I turn my head and look at the neighboring house. Her house. I close my eyes and shake my head. She's safe now. She's okay. Because we're literally not going to have her be suicidal for the entirety of this mod. She's in a safe place now and she'll be okay. She's in her safe space. She's in a safe place and she'll be okay. The mantra does nothing to quell my worries. I begin to tremble as I unlock my door. It's like, dude. Like, the dude is like walking anxiety. The moment I enter the kitchen, I flick the lights on. I hold my head and try to focus on something else. Oh, dear God, not again. Hold up. Wait, are they not playing the sound? Dude. Okay, usually right here, you're supposed to be here like boom, 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 boom. You know, like heart beating and stuff like that. Whenever the screen starts flashing like that. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's the only thing that happens later. Maybe it doesn't happen early on in these early, like, fucking panic attack scenes. I don't know. We'll continue. I can only stand here and breathe. My body refuses to take another step. I can only focus on one thing. Everything tunes out. There's the other thing that happens. That tightness in my chest. Yeah, this is going to be a frequent occurrence in this mod. The dude has a heart attack whenever something slightly goes wrong and he's unable to do anything about it. The image of Sayori, noose around her neck, the frightened expression frozen on her face. No. I don't want to think about it anymore. My muscles ache from the constant tension. It feels like I'm breathing through a plastic straw. Yeah, there we go. There's the beating. That's what I was talking about. I can't help myself. I let out a horrible guttural noise. A freakish mixture of a scream and frustrated anger. I hear it reverberate off the kitchen walls, giving a second of echo to it. My throat is dry, my face is damp, and my hands are trembling. I mean, these are literally all signs of a heart attack, but yet I'm not going to the hospital. After a few seconds of hyperventilating, I can almost breathe again. Instantly, my whole body begins to wobble and shake as the adrenaline fades. I catch myself on the counter and vomit into the sink because I'm a little pussy. My heart rate slows down, but I can't get it out of my head. The vision of what would have happened if I can't think about it. I can't think about it. Distraction, now! Quick! Open up H-Anime! Oh yeah, food. I haven't eaten today. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Yeah. Make food! I wash the sink out and pour water into my hands. Splashing the cold water on my face, I wipe my mouth before drinking a bit from the faucet. The acidic taste still stings in my throat, even as I wash the water around and spit it out. Next step, food! I force myself to make a sandwich. I grab some bread and vegetables from the fridge. My mind, desperate for any purchase, settles on Monika's reaction. I feel sorry for her and her ruined festival. Yuri as well. Wait, Yuri? She doesn't exist in this mod. What are you talking about? Yuri. And where was Natsuki? Natsuki, my queen! I noticed that she still hasn't texted back. Hell,
Ah, shit!
Also wrapped up in my own worrying, I managed to accidentally cut my finger open while slicing a tomato. Bruh. The knife clatters to the floor. I quickly wrap my finger in a paper towel, letting a few drops of blood soak into it. Bruh. I bet Yuri Jackson likes this stuff, bruh. I hardly felt a thing. I sigh, looking over the damage I've done. Well, at least now I know the knife isn't going blunt anytime soon. Regardless, I go ahead and eat the sandwich. I'm too hungry to care if there's a little blood on it, bro. A little bit of iron never hurt you. I toss my dish into the sink alongside the knife and head upstairs to my room. I collapse onto my bed, exhaust being the only thing I can feel right now. Finding the urge to fall asleep, I manage to send a text to Sayori. With the message sent, I surrender to my exhaustion. I conk out within minutes. Cool. It's now Thursday, September 26, 2017, because of course it is. I'm pulled from my sleep by the sounds of birds and passing cars. Damn. I check my phone. 12:39. 12:40. Epic. Crap, I'm late! I bolt out of bed and quickly put on my clothes. Wait. Okay. Think clearly, Stalin. By the time I get changed and walk to school, it'll probably be around 2 o'clock. How long does it take to walk to fucking school, bruh? Apparently an hour and 20 minutes. School ends around 3. Yeah. If I'm this late already, I might as well not go. Another absence. That's gonna look fantastic on my school standing. Or who the fuck cares? Good job, Stalin. Because I, for some reason, really care about my academics. I sigh and sit down, half dressed. I could probably still go to the literature club, at least. Mostly to see if Natsuki made it in today. Natsuki McQueen! But I'm not looking forward to confronting Monica. Because this is totally exit music Monica and not EMR Monica. What do I even say? It's not going to be a pleasant day. But first, a much-needed shower is in order. I step out of the bathroom, feeling fresh and clean. I check the time again. 13:00. Oh my gosh, you're on fucking military time. It's 1:06. How long was I even in there? Let's see, that was 26 minutes. At least I feel less tense now. It just occurs to me. Neither Natsuki nor Sayori have responded to me. Haven't heard a peep from either of them. My fears have crept their way back, rooting themselves into the pit of my stomach like a vile tumor. I figure they might have taken Sayori's phone or she turned it off. That's not a huge deal right now. She's in a safe place and she will be okay. But Natsuki? I'm tempted to call her, let her know what's happened. But the rational side of my brain interrupts. What if she's in class? What if her phone is broken or something? She could be fine for all I know. Damn it. I almost wish I were omnipotent, so I wouldn't have this painful, crushing worry. Yes, that's such a big issue in this mod. I hold my breath and check the time. Club should have started by now. Wait, is it? I'm assuming that's just the fountain. I follow the path along the courtyard. At least Sayori isn't here to scold me for missing class. Who am I kidding? Right now, I'd take any amount of teasing to see her. I force myself towards the club. I force my thoughts towards the club, my bad. Reaching the door, I let myself inside and begin to navigate the hallways. After a short walk, I stop outside the door. I can see Monica and Yuri inside. No Natsuki. My gut feels like it's been dropped onto solid concrete. My already present worry only grows worse. I take a moment to compose myself before walking in. As I enter, both Monica and Yuri turn to look at me. Yuri quickly buries herself back into her books. Whatever plan I had to explain myself vanished the second I entered. I can only stand there awkwardly. I cough and try to stammer out a greeting. Hi. Okay, great, cool, Monica. Just cut me off right as I was, greeting you? Cool.
Stalin, can we talk for a moment?
Oh, yeah, sure. But, yeah. There's a name I want to call you right now, but I also want money, so I'm not going to. She addresses me with an emotionless, dreary monotone. I mean, yeah, I suppose.
You want to chat out in the hall, or?
Somehow, the prospect of being in a hallway where others could hear is not ideal. But now I have to explain it in front of both Monica and Yuri. Great. Here is fine.
Alright.
Monica leans against the teacher's desk, her expression blank, yet somehow piercing my soul. This is going to suck. Take a breath. Alright. I'll be straight. Something happened with Sayori. I don't think I can tell you. That'll be up to her. But believe me, we didn't want to miss the festival. It was important for us. We wouldn't have skipped it unless it was important. So, for what it's worth, I'm really sorry that we didn't make it. Well, that was surprisingly natural. And more importantly, honest. Still, I can't help but worry about her response. As soon as I finish, Monica's face softens, her brow furrowing with concern.
Is she okay?
She's safe.
I see.
Her eyes shift away for a moment, staring into space. Yuri hides her face within her book, seemingly tuning out the conversation. She seems upset. I don't blame her. Monica takes a deep breath.
Okay. Needless to say, I owe you an apology. I was in a panic and everyone was staring at us. I was stressed out and didn't want us to look bad, and...
She swallows and shakes her head a bit.
But if Sayori's safe, that's all that matters to me.
Damn, Monica actually caring about her friends and not herself? Bruh, where's my Monica? What have you done to her? She's supposed to be a selfish, egotistical, toxic bitch. Oh wait, they gave all those traits to Natsuki. Oh yeah, I forgot. They made Monica actually a decent person.
I'm sorry, Stalin.
An awkward silence ensues. I have a feeling that the festival failure hit her harder than she's letting on. While it was necessary, I still feel awful for contributing to its failure. It's alright, I'm sorry too. Monica nods before rubbing my upper arm a bit.
Hey. A man has fallen into the river of Lego City. Quick, dispatch the Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter. Are you okay?
I pause. Throughout the last day and a half, I haven't had time to reflect on my mental state. Well, beyond the lens of anxiety and stress anyway. Nobody's really asked me, so I pushed that task aside for more important things. Not really, but it's nothing to worry about. She nods.
If you insist.
Yuri peers up over her books inquisitively. What about Natsuki, number 15? The crushing worry returns as I focus on Natsuki's absence. I can feel a wave of mild nausea flooding over me. Something feels wrong. Really wrong. I don't know, I just have a gut feeling, bruh. Where is she? It's not like her to skip like this. And to not be at the festival either. What if something happened? Yeah, that was my next question. I haven't heard from her. Like, at all. She wasn't with you? Oh, she went home on Sunday after we baked the cupcakes. I haven't heard from her since. The room goes quiet. Yuri sits down, staring ahead blankly before aimlessly flipping through her book. Monica closes her eyes and sighs. Okay. We'll have to... Something catches my... Could it be? Outside the clubroom door. Could it be? The flash of a familiar shade of pink! Was that? Or am I just seeing things? Well, it's better that I find out rather than standing there here contemplating it. I'll be right back. Oh, alright. I probably cut her off from what she was saying, but this is more important. I make every attempt to walk to the door normally and resist the urge to sprint. Just as the door closes, I break into a jog down the corridor. Around the corridor and... Natsuki, my queen! Bruh, you're here! Where have you been? I missed you, my queen! Can I have your feet pics on the OnlyFans, please? Natsuki, Stalin, keep your voice down, please, for the love of God! And no, you're not getting my feet pics! She looks around, like she's paranoid about being heard. Not, you don't understand that. She speaks in a harsh whisper. I know, Stalin. I missed the festival and it's my fault. I know that, okay? I don't want them to come out here and start bitching at me. Natsuki! She stops her tangent. I missed you, my queen! I've been really worried. I am worried. We all are. She looks at me with a reaction that I can only describe as complete shock. I missed you too, okay? Baka baka rar. A lot. I'm sorry that I missed the festival. I really wanted to go. It's okay. Sayori and I weren't exactly punctual either, my queen. She looks at me with confusion. It's just, I debate telling her. From what I know, Sayori considers her her best friend alongside myself and maybe Monica. She'd want Natsuki to know. At the same time, I don't feel comfortable with it. That's her decision to make, not mine. But just like with Monica and Yuri, something doesn't sit right with me about lying to Natsuki. My queen! I'm not really lying, right? It's just an omission. Something happened. Sayori couldn't make it. Stalin, that sounds really bad. She okay? She's safe. At least, that's all I can say for now. I feel terrible about not being upfront, but I'm sure she'll understand if Sayori tells her. I quickly change the subject to the topic most on my mind. Which brings me to my own question. What happened on Monday? Are you alright, my queen? Oh, that. It was just, we had a problem at home, alright? Had to help my dad to fix something. So I couldn't answer my phone. I'm sorry. Huh? That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, her explanation seems plausible enough, but I can't shake a bad feeling about it. I don't know. I just have that gut feeling, brother. A really bad feeling. Ooh. A feeling bad enough to make me not believe a word she said because she's a woman. However, if she is lying to me, of all people, she must be doing it for a reason. I don't press it. Alright, fair enough. Natsuki exhales and rocks on her heels. So, that's why. Can't wait to get chewed out by Monica. She was worried about you when I told her I hadn't seen you. You should talk to her. Yuri, too. They're worried? Why, yes, you just completely ghost everyone for a day and a half. And you're expecting everyone not to be worried? She seems to react with genuine surprise. Despite your differences, Yuri does care about you. She sighs and picks up her bag. Not today. I need some time to myself, because I'm a complete pussy and a spineless coward. Plus, I need to be home early today. Need to start dinner. Oh, alright. I'll see you tomorrow, though, okay? Promise? I promise. Yes, my queen! She gives me a weak but honest smile. Oh, you're just so adorable, my queen. I could eat you right up. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, get going. Don't let me hold you up. She waves and walks down the hallway. I start to head back to the club room. Before around the corner, I look back. I see her at the stairwell, glancing back at me. My queen! I hold up my hand. She does the same, before heading downstairs. I sigh and head back to the club. Didn't she literally just say that? As disappointed as I am that I didn't spend more time with her, she's safe. She's alive. Jesus, why is that the first thing I think of when I see her again? I really need to calm myself down somehow. Yeah, it ain't like that's gonna be a massive issue throughout this entire mod. Well, at least there you are. Where were you? Oh, I was caught off guard from wallowing in my own thoughts. Bathroom. Okay. Well, I was about to say that we've ended the club early today. Yuri's already headed home. I'll try and call Natsuki again later this evening. Just in case the others show up tomorrow, I'd like you two to write poems, if you can. Maybe it could help. Who knows? Yeah, sure, Yeah. Very reassuring. I grab my bag, wave to Monica, and start my way home. Man, I really do not have a reason to hate Monica in this mod. That is actually a first. Actually, that's the second. Amor Fati was the first. They did Monica dirty in Amor Fati. But I feel like they do her even more dirty in this mod. As I finish the last scraps of my dinner, I feel my phone buzz from inside my pocket. Discarding the dirty plate in the dishwasher first, I pull it out and check the notification. A text from Sayori? Several of them, in fact.
Hey, Stalin. I won't be able to call tonight because I'm going to sleep soon, but I wanted a message to let you know how I'm doing. You were right. The people here are taking really good care of me.
Man, I hate reading, fucking text.
They've given me some meds. I was really scared at first, but I think they're gonna...
Yeah, I really do not like reading, text message style, slang. Because, really? It's RLY. The I ain't capitalized, bruh. Nothing's capitalized.
I'm sorry for doubting you when you said this would be the best thing for me. By the way, they said I could probably come home on Thursday, so that's good. I'll call you tomorrow if I can, after school and club and stuff. Good night, Stalin.
Despite this good news, I feel a familiar cramping. What for? What for? Dude's literally having another panic attack. And there's nothing wrong. She's being medicated. Oh my gosh. This is such a bad thing. I've heard stories online about taking Oh my gosh, bro. This dude really is the type of guy to worry about every single thing and to always think about the bad. He is the definition of a pessimist and is always worried about everything. He always thinks about the worst possible outcome. I don't know. Maybe learn to be a little more optimistic in your life. That's all I'm saying. It'd definitely help you out. What if she completely changes? Oh, the humanity. What if it doesn't even work? Oh, what if she just attempts again? It's like, what if I get hit by a car tomorrow? What if a meteor comes falling from the sky and lands directly on me? What if I'm sleeping tonight and 5,000 spiders crawl on me and eat me alive? I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't even walk outside. I better build me a panic shelter. Dude, shut up. I'll fail her just like, oh my god. I'll fail her! There's the ringing! The ringing! Man, this mod really will drive you insane. I run the sink and splash some water on my face. I'll fail her! She'll be dead! It'll be all my fault! Wow. I didn't even know that was gonna be the next line. This mod is just that predictable. I can't bear the thought of her being alone, treating only my pills and encouraging words! I'll have the urge to run to the hospital, be right next to her, making sure she's safe! Because my hero complex is the it wanna be with Sayori! Only I can save you! Why is this happening to me? No, the thoughts! See you soon. If I'm not admitted myself first. I dragged myself upstairs and collapsed onto my bed. These past couple of days have left me completely drained. I can't help bring myself to do much of anything, other than worry and sleep. And with the heavy toll this day has taken on me, sleep takes me. Thank God. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, playing through this MC's eyes is really something else. It really drives you mentally insane. And you know what? This is a great place to leave off for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more Exit Music Redux, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell, even though that bell only works about half the time. Because thanks, YouTube, you really, broke your system once again. But enough of me complaining about YouTube. As always, until next time, so long, comrades.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.